53 laps in honour of the great man Graham Pascoe. Larger than life, absolutely loved the Super Sedans with a passion, and his son, the national holder, will come from deep in the pack as we go green. Time to rip the lip into turns number 1 and 2. Kyle Fisher will lead this one as they sort themselves out. Daryl Moon will settle down into second spot. Yellows are on. Not happy with the start, I would say, Trev. Not happy with the start.
I would say that is the case, mate, because I cannot see anyone or anything on the racetrack that would have caused that stoppage. So I dare say that the officials were not happy with the way they crossed the stripe for the first time, and full rack and stack again. I got to tell you, Macca, seems strange looking up at the board and seeing 53 up there for the laps left to run.
It's a long way.
It is.
I should have played that for the start. But anyway, man, oh man, 53 laps the journey. As we said, in honour of the great man Graham Pascoe. It is take 2. And Moon and Fisher. We go green this time, and Moon gets the jump. Fisher gets a whack from Justin Randall. They back each other up as they turn into turn 1 and 2. Everybody gets through clean. We're down the back straight. And again, Trev, officials not happy. They want them to start clean. They want them side by side.
Yeah, I was going to say, Mooney was probably a car length in front, but he was off the pole, and I thought maybe that they thought that was okay. Matt Williams will be thanking his lucky stars that that was the case, because he went back about 3 or 4 spots there at that start.
You will see the white line going down across the racetrack. They are jumping coming out of 4. They need to hold right to the white line. Packed and stacked.
I say if it's yellow this time, then the front row will go back.
Absolutely. Bobby McCosker trying to squeeze in.
Much better start.
Oh, was up the front, wasn't at the back. They are absolute Browns cows there at the back of the racetrack. And it is Mooney to lead them away. Kyle Fisher settles down into second spot. He's got Trent Wilson right up underneath his boot lid. Have a look at the gaggle of motor cars, 2 and 3 wide as they come down across the strike. We've got a lap in the book. 53 in the to run, and we have got 1 down. Daryl Moonman will lead them away.
Nicole is around into Williams. Takes Tyson Moon with him and drops back about 3 spots.
The Night Rider making his way through the Arcade 3, slowly starting to pick up the front runners. Matty Pascoe sticks the nose down underneath Sean Black. It's a sweetathon in the middle. Mooney leads this one over Justin Randall up the back straight. Kyle Fisher's gone from front row to third at the moment. Trent Wilson sits back there in 4th. We've got Stevie Latham from Tasmania. He's running amongst it. Here comes the national champ. Pascoe starting to pick him off. Coming from 9th spot on the grid. Now he has a look at Trent Wilson. Mr. Sweet looking super fast at the moment, Trev.
Yeah, definitely, just like he did at the Australian title. Just picks them off one by one and picks his line. Makes the pass clean and then moves up.
From 9th to 3rd.
Within the space of not even 6 laps.
Here comes Justin Randall, puts the move on the Moon Man. Gets himself up in front. We got a new leader through 1 and 2. Daryl Moon will want to fight this back. Here comes Pascoe. From deep in the pack in 9th, now up into 3rd. All over the back end of the 47 machine. Justin Randall now puts the hammer down. Tries to break away. He knows he's got the superstars all behind him. As Moon doing a great job at the moment in front of Pascoe. The leader only about 1.5 car length between 1st and 2nd. Back to Pascoe, Fisher. Trent Wilson slaps doors with Stevie Latham. Latham underneath. Wilson on the top side. Here comes Sean Black and Williams wanting to join the party. 44 laps left to run in this one. Don't go anywhere, Archerfield. A long way from home.
Pascoe gets around Moon. Now he's up into 2nd and sets sail after Justin Randall. Your race leader, it's on back in the pack with Kyle Fisher, Matt Williams, Trent Wilson, Ash Bergmeyer, Sean Black, and starting to come back up, having lost ground earlier on. And Tyson Moon not far away from that battle either.
Can two fairy tales be ridden back to back, Trev? This is what the question is. Pasco on the outside of Randall. Randall shuts the door on him. Natty has to touch the brake. Tucks back down underneath the boot lid of the AFCO Shock Doctor number 0. Justin Randall doing a sensational job. Now the traffic. Have a look at it back here. Cole Fisher, Williams, Wilson, Bergmeyer, along there with Black as well. Nicola. It is an absolute super angry bunch. Matty Pasco setting sail after Randall.
Steve Latham starting to come forward and trying to track down Daryl Moon as he gets past the Dion Bennett car. They go down the back. Pasco goes to the high side as Justin Randall gets caught beside Nicholas O'Keefe. They go either side and Pasco looks like he'll take the lead round the high side and does. Pasco to the front. Randall's back to second spot. Third is still Moon. Latham starting to close in on the 47. Bit further back then, it's still Cole Fisher leading that angry pack.
It is an absolute wild bunch, isn't it? Have a look at him. Williams on the outside of Fisher gets the job done. The RK3 now starting to move forward, but the fairy tale is written. Matty Pasco leads the GP53. Wants it to be his first name on that trophy. The inaugural GP53 at Ausdec Patios Archerfield Speedway. Wow, have a look at the angry bunch. It is absolutely fisticuffs in the middle of the racetrack.
Yeah, Dion Bennett's the cork in the bottle at the moment. He's got Sean Black trying to find a way through, but behind that, there's another 6 cars all trying to assault the back of the 26.
Bergmeyer doing a great job on the outside of Fisher. Here comes Nicola on the outside of Latham. It is all happening. They are 2 and 3 wide. Down the back straight. Thank you very much. The leader, Matty Pasco, starting to show him a clean set of wheels. He's got a great distance now over himself between him and Justin Randall. Then we go back to the third place car of Stevie Latham. Daryl Moon sitting in fourth with Matthew Williams. Up into the top 5 from 10 spots. Down in front of the tower one more time. Pasco just picking them off one at a time. Absolutely perfect in the traffic.
There are cars and battles all over this racetrack, and there's 32 to run. Next time by, we're not even into a feature length race yet.
Pasco's found the rhythm, up onto the slow cars. Oh, Wilson has to hit the brakes, almost into the back end of Fisher. Pasco up onto that battle at the moment. He has lapped everybody up to 11th spot at the moment. 10th now, right in front of him, that is Cole Fisher. Gets the job done, sticks the nose down underneath, can't quite get it finished. Fisher comes back around the outside. This time, Pasco gets the job done underneath. The rumble of V8s at Ausdec Patios Archerfield Speedway. 30 laps, we are now into a proper feature race. 30 laps left in the distance, 29 this time by.
The track's starting to get a little bit black through turns 3 and 4. The right rear is going to be the question. Looks like the bonnet's starting to peel up on the Matt Williams RK3 car.
Fisher's got a problem.
Yeah, the way that car's sitting down, it looks like it might have a flat right rear.
And that will bring on the yellows.
The Roman windscreen's 41 of Kyle Fisher. The cause of the stoppage. Pasco will take delight in that because that means he is out of the traffic.
Our third place car, Stevie Latham, facing the wrong way down there on the entry to turn number 3. Didn't get to catch what happened there. I think he might have hit the brakes to avoid the carnage with Kyle Fisher and the cars bunching up behind him. Everybody else will go side by side till we get to the last 10 laps. If there's another stoppage, or it'll be Stewart's congression. Is that the right word, Trev?
Stewart's discretion.
Discretion, not discretion. What did I say?
Congression.
Yeah, congression. It's been a long night.
Yeah, it has.
And we go racing. Oh! Justin Randall just drove right over the top of Mooney's car on the restart and just lifted the skirt on the back of the ASD as they came across the stripe. And we go racing. Matty Pasco picks it up where he left off. Randall still sitting down in second spot. Daryl Moon finds himself in third spot. Here comes Shawnee Black and he's dragging Williams with him. That's your top 5 at the moment. Bergmeier's looking pretty good there as well. He's not out of this.
No, definitely not. And Mick Nicola's back up and running and wanting to get in for the ride as well. So it's going to start to bunch up. The battle for second spot is going to be on for young and old in the next 5 or 6. As Black now has a look down the inside of Daryl Moon and gets the job done.
And he christens the brand new car, gives him the kiss on the way through.
Black now up into third spot. Moon.
Oh, it's all undone. We got a wheel gone off one car. Didn't see who that came off of.
I think it's Ed Doherty's car. That's looking very low in the left front, in the right front corner, and I dare say that's probably Ed Doherty's. And Nicholas O'Keefe there.
Nicky doing a great job, I think, just to hit the brakes and miss everybody.
And there was another car involved that shot off across the infield. I think it's Curly. Yeah, Cole Fisher just running around Curly's car checking it out. But definitely say that right front is missing off the Ed Doherty car.
It's all good, thumbs up.
Of course, we mentioned earlier about Tanya Smith running in the Monaro body. Let's not forget Latham's is one as well.
Yes, absolutely. Cole Fisher's a busy man out there. He's helping everybody out in the infield.
Yeah, he's flying around. We might just grab a quick chat with Ed Doherty. Well, Ed, a long race, buddy, but unfortunately not the way you want to end it. Right front missing off the 91.
No, Trevor, it looks like it snapped the stub axle, but anyway, mate, it was good. And good stuff. Thanks for everyone for coming out. And good luck to whoever wins.
Mate, pity you couldn't make it to the checkered flag, but thanks for contesting tonight. Well done.
No worries. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
I love it when two old mates catch up.
So back to second Delaware restart. This time Sean Black will be on the outside of Justin Randall. Matt Williams, then we go back to Bergmeier, Nicola, Tyson Moon, Wilson, Brimsey. Latham made his way back up into the middle of the pack as we go back to racing. There is still 26 laps on the board as Pascoe now stretches the lead. Randall settles back into second spot. Sean Black drops in behind the AFCO Shock Doctor Zero car. Matty Williams on the outside of Moon. They still run side by side, as does Nicola and Bergmeier in behind. Down the back they go. Nicola and Bergmeier get very close together.
Oh, we got one slowed on the back straight. Gathers it up, tries to get off the racetrack.
That's the McCosker car.
Yeah, Bobby McCosker pulls it to the infield. Great job, Bobby. We stay green. Pascoe with about 5 car lengths at the moment over Justin Randall as they sweep through 3 and 4. Shawnee Black, here comes the cream, starting to rise to the top. Daryl Moon, Williams, Bergmeier in there as well. Nicola not out of it either. He's right in amongst the party. Here comes Brimsey, 70 plus years of age, and the 76 is still right in it.
I was just about to say, Brimsey's starting to come forward. Latham trying to get around the outside of Tyson Moon, but he's got to worry about Trent Wilson in behind, sneaking underneath.
Great little battle going on here for 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th at the moment. Shawnee Black leading that one over Daryl Moon. Bergmeier in amongst it as well with Williams. Williams starting to get the Knight Rider car right up on the boards. The Stealth just showing the underside of the number 3, kicking the 2 wheels off the ground. Sticks to the high side. Beautiful camera work by Alan Solid from Ash Media. 20 laps, 19 this time by for the leader. He has got a cut lunch back to second spot of Justin Randall, the AFCO Shock Doctor number 0. Gets down underneath and moves up on the slower car. Shawnee Black holds down 3rd spot. Mooney all over the back end of him. Bergmeier, Williams and Brims. Brimsy starting to look good. Age shall not weary them. Ian Brims sticks the nose down underneath the Rockhampton Rocket. 3 wide as they go down underneath the tower. Brims pulls back out of it. Williams gets on the outside, gets that battle won. Pascoe threads the needle. Gets between Wilson and O'Keefe. Setting sail for the checker now. We got 15 to run this time by.
I am very impressed with Justin Randall. He is in second spot and driving away from Sean Black. He can't catch Pascoe, or he's not catching Pascoe, but he is driving away from that battle for third between Black, Moon, Bergmeyer, Williams and Brims now joining in. Nicole has dropped back off that. Latham trying to go around the outside of Tyson Moon. He's been trying to do that for about the last 7 or 8 laps and just has not had success. Sean Black now starting to get a break on Daryl Moon. Ashley Bergmeyer tucked under the tank of the 47 as Pascoe rattles another one off. There's 13 left to run. Justin Randall gets around Nicholas O'Keefe. It's still Sean Black in third from Daryl Moon, Ashley Bergmeyer. Matt Williams now under fire from Ian Brims as he sticks to 76. Side of the RK3, couldn't get it done. Further back it's Mick Nicola, Steve Latham coming from the back of the field. He's finally got past Tyson Moon and he's got Justin Smithwick to worry about. Trent Wilson up on the high side as our race leader goes past underneath and puts him a lap down. There's 10 to run next time by Macca in the GP53.
Oh, the inaugural GP53, and it is an absolute fairy tale in the making, isn't it? We've already had one with Wade Claridge. Can Matty Pascoe be the first name on his dad's trophy? Would be an absolutely sensational victory. As you say, Justin Randall doing a sensational job there in second spot. Has it all stitched up at the moment on his own. He's got a cut lunch back to Shawnee Black there in third spot, who's under all sorts of pressure at the moment. Mooney sticks the nose down underneath. He's got Bergmeyer right behind him. It is a sweet-a-thon. If it wasn't for the AFCO Shock Doctor machine, it'd be sweets up and down the absolute full field. Pascoe looking the goods. Justin Randall now up onto the back there of Williams. That's the Rockhampton number 4 machine of Lee Williams. It's got absolute air conditioning down the right-hand side. Nothing left of it down the right-hand side of the motor car. Randall having a battle. That's starting to close the battle up between himself and Black. Black now just got to get around the outside of O'Keefe. He can see Randall chasing down the zero with 5 laps left to run this time by. Pascoe coming out of turn 4. 5 to run. Almost home. 53 laps the journey at Ausdec Patios Archerfield Speedway. Thanks for sticking with us, folks. A fantastic night's entertainment. And Pascoe with only 4 to run. Justin Randall still hanging on to second, but still being held up by Williams. Black getting closer. This could be the battle. It'll be 3 to run. Can Black get onto second spot? Williams holding up Randall. Black closing quickly. The 26 charging. Bergmeyer moves up. He's into the top 5. Pascoe with 2 laps left to run. Matty Pascoe, Mr. Sweet. 1.5 laps left. He will hold on to it through 3 and 4. White flag will fly. 54 in the bank and 1 lap to travel. Nothing silly from Matty Pascoe. He has got an absolute cut lunch.
Black around the outside of Randall and moves up into second spot.
Pascoe, checkered flag time, and Mr. Sweet, Matty Pascoe wins the GP53. Shawnee Black in a sensational drive. Will get home for second over Justin Randall. Bergmeyer gets home for 4th spot. Daryl Moon's the next one. Matthew Williams, Stevie Latham, Michael Nicola, Ian Brims, Tyson Moon, Justin Smithwick, Lee Williams and Dave O'Keefe. Nicholas O'Keefe was the last car running. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've already seen one fairy tale written. We have just seen a second one. Please make some noise for the national champion and your inaugural GP53 winner, Matty Pascoe. Fittingly, Matty will pick up the checkered flag. Ladies and gentlemen, as he comes around with the flag, make some noise for Matty Pascoe. Up there in turns 1 and 2, put your hands together, folks. 53 laps the journey. Get better than that, 2 fairy tales in a row. And Matty Pascoe, as he comes up to the pit area, folks, make some noise for him through 3 and 4. The Pascoe family on their feet. What a sensational night's entertainment. And the champion, come on grandstand, make some noise. The national champion puts his name on the trophy for the first time. Please, folks, come down into the pit area, come and meet the drivers, get some photos and some autographs. As our place getters jump out of the motor cars and make their way to the podium. Trevor, you could not have written 2 better scripts for the night. Ray Claridge getting the win in the V8 Dirt Modifieds, and what a way to finish the night with Matty Pascoe winning the inaugural GP53.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Just a book of fairy tales tonight, without a doubt. And Matt up on the podium now, just talking to his crew. Probably still finding it hard to believe that he's got to put his name on the trophy as the first winner of the inaugural GP53. But a fairly, you would have to say, a fairly convincing drive, and was never really headed.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make some noise for him, Matty Pascoe. Ah, the smile, it is 6 feet wide.
Oh, let's get the presentations underway. In third place tonight, put your hands together for Justin Randall. Well, there you go, mate. Congratulations. A great drive. It looked like you had second stitched, but you got caught up behind Lee Williams. Found it hard to get past the RK4, and Sean Black said, well, I'll go around the outside. Bugger that.
That's 10 points for experience from Sean. I was just, I was afraid if I went out there I'd get hung out and they'd get me, so I just sort of protected my line a bit, and he went where I should have been, so good on him.
Mate, it's got to say, great drive from you. We were saying that while you're in second spot, you were pulling away, and it was great, but unfortunately traffic come into play, but great drive in third. Well done.
No, it was good fun, definitely good fun. Just big thanks to my dad and Keith Ruback, my wife. It's her birthday today. She's hanging out at Speedway for her birthday. And no, just everyone that puts into the car, and especially just my mother, my father, and Keith Ruback. They keep me here.
Well done, mate. In second place tonight, please put your hands together, and a great drive from Shawnee Black. Congratulations, mate. Looked like you were settled in for third there, but then you sort of saw up ahead that Justin was caught up behind Lee Williams, and you thought, you know, there's enough laps left to go. Let's have a crack.
Yeah, I run the top most of that feature race. I've been a bit of a pussy on the bottom of late, and the top seems to be where my bread and butter is, and Mum hates it because I bang the wall and whatnot, but if you don't do that, you don't make a 2-lane racetrack, and I got a bit complacent. I was happy, you're right, I was happy to settle into third, and then I seen that Justin, I was catching him each lap, and I just knew that it was time to move back to the top, and yeah, rustled him up.
Couple of sponsors you need to thank, mate, for making it all happen.
Mate, how long have we got? There's a lot of guys on this car, and you know, like, congrats to Matt and the whole Pascoe family. Like you said, we couldn't have written a better script. We travel on the road with Matt a lot, and I love Graham. I looked up to him a lot, and like I said earlier in the week, if I could take that big check home and put it in the shed, that'd be pretty cool. But we'll take this trophy that's nearly as tall as Mum home, and we'll try and find somewhere to put it. But thanks to Kelly's Transport, Burson's, Page General Race Engines. Page, you come down tonight, so mate, it's good to have you and Rodney on the hill. there's JRK Electrical, my boss and his wife Jodie, Tumba Steering. But yeah, like I said, I really got to thank Mum. We've been doing it tough lately. We needed these this money, I suppose, and we can roll on to Monday next week, and we can put some new donuts on this thing, and we can maybe take that one off his door.
Well done, mate, on your second place tonight. You couldn't have written the script a better way. The winner of the inaugural GP53 gets his name on the trophy and the $5,000 winner's check. Put your hands together for Matt Pascoe. Buddy, I don't know if you got a shelf big enough to put that on, but congratulations. And probably the most important feature winner sticker that you'll ever have. Well done.
Yeah, no, just like to thank John Kelly for putting on this show and letting us run it here. And it ended up being an awesome track. Just like to thank all the committee, all the people on the committee, like they pretty much put in effort, like all the effort and hours that they put in just to make this happen as well. And this has been going since like October last year to make this happen. So just like to thank them first. And then to my car owner, Alan Barnes, and all the sponsors, KRE Race Engines, Fuchs Oils, North to West Tyres, the Shock Shack, just everyone that's on the car and all the crews, and plus all the sponsors that chipped in and helped out to make this show happen. Like there's like probably over 20 grand just in sponsors chipping in to make this happen. So yeah, big thanks to all of them, plus all the people who brought all that money. Congratulations to Sean and Justin and Ash for finishing for second, third and fourth.
Mate, I know you won the Australian title a few weeks ago now, probably a month or so ago, but in your career, this is probably the most important race for you ever that you've won in your career.
Yeah, definitely. This is the one I've been waiting for all year, and sometimes they don't go your way, but yeah, tonight definitely did. And before the feature, like we weren't even sure with our setup. We just threw what we thought what we needed, but we still weren't certain. We were worried that it was going to go the wrong way, but yeah, no, the car was on rails. I could go anywhere. It's the best car I've had since I've been building cars. I reckon, like the one that I've driven anyway.
Well, mate, you get to look at the first ever trophy presented for the race in honour of your dad. You get to put the $5,000 cheque and the money in the bank. You get to put the cheque up in the shed, and you get to look at it for the rest of your life, buddy. Well done.
Yeah, definitely. This cheque's definitely going up in the shed, and yeah, it'll be right there where we can see it every day. And yeah, and the trophy will be up in the house. And we actually asked if the association could put the world on there because Dad meant the world to us. Yeah, and yeah, this race probably would have been for Mum and Dad, but Mum, yeah, it was already organised before Mum passed away. So, but they'll be both proud.
Great tribute, buddy. Well done. Folks, put your hands together for our place getters tonight. Third place, Justin Randall. Second place, Sean Black. And the winner of the inaugural GP53 in Matt Pascoe.
Well, Trev, as we said, you couldn't have written two better scripts. Absolutely brilliant ways to finish the night. Thank you very much to all our volunteers, as always, here at Ausdeck Patios, Archerfield Speedway. Our crash crew have done a fantastic job. To Chris McKenna for all the photos and keeping everybody at home up to date on Facebook. And Trev, of course, to you, mate, for all your wonderful work. And, of course, every driver out on the racetrack that provides a fantastic show.
I just got to say one thing, mate. Folks, in your program, have a look. There's all the sponsors that were involved in bringing this race to you tonight, the lap sponsors and everything like that. As we always say, support people that support Speedway, because without them, these things and these events like this just cannot happen. So do yourself a favour, have a look through the program, and I'm sure that out of all the lap sponsors there's one or two that you could probably use throughout your everyday life.
Absolutely. We are back to do it all again next weekend.